Dear students, in this video we are going to study about exothermic and endothermic reactions. The chemical reaction in which heat is evolved or produced is known as an exothermic reaction. A reaction in which heat is absorbed is known as an endothermic reaction. Students, we can study the exothermic and endothermic reactions with examples. Here in the first examples we are learning about the exothermic reactions in which large quantities of heat is evolved. Students, the burning of sodium, that is an example of exothermic reaction in which the sodium metal burns if we kept it in the water or if we keep it in the air. It reacts with oxygen and it burns. So the sodium metal is kept in the kerosene oil to prevent burning. In this reaction, heat is produced, so the burning of sodium metal is an example of exothermic reaction. Then students, the burning of firewood in which large quantities of heat and light is produced. This is also an example of exothermic reaction. A bomb blast. Here huge quantities of heat and light flames are created in the bomb explosions that is able to destroy many kilometers areas. The living structures can change into vapors. So such a bomb explosion or a bomb blast is an example of exothermic reaction because huge quantities of heat is evolved during this chemical reaction. Now students, the burning of coal, the burning of cow dung, cakes, that is kanda we will say. So these are examples of the exothermic reaction. In all these reactions, the heat is produced. The burning of fuels such as the LPG in our stoves is an example of exothermic reaction. In this reaction also the heat is produced and this heat we use for cooking our food. Now students, we are going to study about endothermic reactions. In endothermic reactions, the heat is absorbed. The chemical reaction in which the heat is absorbed. Some reactions, endothermic reactions are physical changes. So we are going to study the examples of endothermic reactions. The evaporation of water, that is endothermic reaction. The water absorbs heat and change into water vapor. So students, the evaporation of water is an example of endothermic reaction. The baking of bread, the bread is the dough is kept in the oven. The bread absorbs heat. It is cooked, change into bread. And the frying of eggs and the boiling of an egg, both are endothermic reactions in which heat is absorbed and the egg is cooked. Then students, photosynthesis is an example of endothermic reaction in which the heat energy and the light energy of the sunlight is absorbed by the green leaves. Using carbon dioxide and water, they make their own food, during which oxygen is evolved as a byproduct. So students, the photosynthesis is an example of endothermic reaction. Now the melting of ice cubes, that is example of endothermic reaction. The ice cubes absorb heat energy from the surrounding atmosphere or surrounding environment, or from our palms. If we keep the ice cubes in our hands, it absorbs the heat energy from the palm and melt. So the melting of ice is an example of endothermic reaction. Students, the evaporation of water from the water bodies, the sun's heat changes the water in the water bodies into water vapor. This water vapor comes into the atmosphere and becomes a part of the clouds. There is condensation and this change into clouds. When the clouds cool down, precipitation occur, they fall as rain. So students, in the process of evaporation of water bodies, the water in the water bodies evaporate. That is also an example of endothermic reaction. So students, we studied many examples of exothermic and endothermic changes. One more time, we can just understand that the exothermic reactions, those are reactions in which the heat is evolved or produced, and opposite to that there are endothermic reactions in which the heat is absorbed. So students, I hope you understood. Thank you.